Sometimes you just gotta fight it out. Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we'll be counting down our picks for the top 10 hilariously unexpected fight scenes in movies.
Oh no.
Before we begin, we publish new content every day, so be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. For this list, we'll be looking at those fights that are epically surprising, not to mention side-splitting.
Okay, and we can do it the hard way, or we can do it the easy way.
I'd like to pick the easy way.
Number 10, Diana versus Sandy, Identity Thief.
Now I have a plan.
I'm a lady!
Give me your wrist!
Sandy didn't set out to get physical with the person who stole his identity. He just wanted to reason with her to take responsibility and help him save his job. But when she refuses to go the easy way, he's forced to take action. Diana effortlessly tosses him around the room like a rag doll, and Sandy is shameless in using whatever weapons he can find among Diana's stolen items. Even funnier is how quickly adversaries become allies when a common enemy comes bursting through the door.
Go, go, go!
Number 9, Elf Fight, Elf.
Smack it off. You feeling strong, my friend? Call me Elf one more time.
For a family-friendly movie about an adopted elf looking for his birth family, there's quite a bit of fisticuffs. Buddy mistakes his father's colleague, Miles Finch, for a fellow elf. Unsurprisingly, Miles does not take it well, and, as promised, slaps the smirk right off of his face. Buddy's complete obliviousness to the situation as Miles beats him silly is all the more frustrating to Miles, but all the more hilarious for us.
I wasn't ready for that.
This is not the only time Buddy gets himself in trouble when mistaking someone for one of his North Pole friends. He tears apart a department store when defending the real Santa's honor against an imposter.
He's an imposter! He's a fake!
Number 8, Dr. Evil on Jerry Springer. Austin Powers, the spy who shagged me.
How could you do this to me on national television?
We're throwing me a freaking bone here, Scott.
Dr. Evil's son, Scott, has some anger about his dad walking out on him, so they go to the best place to work out family drama, the Jerry Springer Show. Though fights are pretty much exactly what you'd expect from this show, this one came out of left field. In the middle of Dr. Evil berating Scott about not being evil enough for him, a KKK member, also on stage, insults Scott. Apparently, no one gets to talk to his son like that but him.
You're semi-evil. You're the margarine of evil. You're the Diet Coke of evil. Just 1 calorie, not evil enough.
What are you, some kind of freak?
At first, it seems he is trying to calmly mediate the situation. Then he suddenly jumps up and attacks the KKK member. Who knew he cared so much? Number 7, Ash versus his own right hand, Evil Dead 2. Many movie fights are symbolic for the character's inner conflict, but rarely do we ever get to see a character literally fight themselves to the death. After being bitten by a possessed severed head, Ash's right hand turns on him and tries to kill him. In this hilariously horrifying fight, Ash's hand punches himself in the face, bashes his head in, and drags his unconscious body across the floor towards a cleaver. Thankfully, Ash awakens in time to chop off the evil hand with a chainsaw. Talk about fighting your inner demons. Number 6, Saul and Dale versus Red, Pineapple Express.
He's lying to us.
No, he's not.
He knows my name. He knows my name. He's acting weird. We can't let him phone anyone, man.
No, you're freaking out, man. You're paranoid.
With friends like these, who needs enemies? Dale might have smoked a little too much, but he is not paranoid. Red has sold out Dale and Saul to Ted, a ruthless drug lord who is hunting them down. The two try to stop Red from calling Ted, leading to this pot-induced fight over his phone. These 3 grown men fight like boys roughhousing, trying to implement childish rules like timeouts and truces. And all throughout the fight, they still try to preserve their friendship.
Time out, time out.
Truce.
Damn it! No! Cheater!
I'm sorry. Red!
Number 5, Daniel versus Mr. Darcy, Bridget Jones's Diary.
Outside. Should I bring my dueling pistols or my sword?
Mr. Darcy and Daniel have been adversaries for years, and now that they're fighting over Bridget, the two resort to the only clear solution. Though Bridget's friends rush outside to witness the fight that is clearly about to happen, Daniel is caught off guard by Mr. Darcy's punch to the face.
I should have done this years ago.
Done what?
This.
The two engage in a pathetic fistfight that somehow escalates to the two of them crashing a birthday party at a nearby restaurant, and then crashing through the window. Both men are equally matched in their fighting ineptitude, and Bridget and her friends stand on the sidelines placing their bets.
Wanker.
Number 4, Happy vs. Bob Barker, Happy Gilmore.
Don't push me, Bob. Now's not the time.
Happy was known on the ice for his temper, so when Bob Barker, his golfing partner, heckles him, Happy goes off on him. You'd probably expect a young man in the prime of his life to be able to physically dominate an older man with ease, but Happy is no match for Bob Barker. As it turns out, the beloved host of The Price is Right can whoop some serious ass. The shock of watching Barker lay out Happy is, arguably, the best part of the movie.
No. Now you've had enough.
Number 3, TV Station Brawl, Anchorman, The Legend of Ron Burgundy.
Here comes trouble.
Burgundy and the ladies went out for a little stroll, huh?
A not-so-friendly rivalry between competing TV news stations has been building up for years, and finally comes to a head in a cameo-packed fight scene so epic that it's reprised in the sequel with even more cameos. Resembling a childhood quarrel, the evening news team rolls up on their bikes, taunting the Channel 4 team.
Let's dance, dickweed.
You want to dance, Ronnie? I want a polka.
As more and more rival teams appear to join the action, things quickly escalate from schoolyard squabble to a battle to the death, complete with embarrassing trash talk and obscure weapons that appear from nowhere. Number 2, Hotel Fight, Ted.
Laurie was right about you. You cannot take responsibility for anything that goes on in your life.
Oh, and you can?
I don't have to. I'm a fucking teddy bear.
It's hard to see best friends fight, but in this case, it's because our eyes are watering from laughing so hard. John took it too far when he told Ted that he wished he had gotten a Teddy Ruxpin instead of him.
Say that one more time.
Teddy rocks f***ing pen!
The two best friends throw down, destroying their hotel room. Thanks to the CGI technology that made the animated teddy bear possible, we get to see a completely realistic-looking battle. Well, as realistic as a brawling teddy bear can be. He may be full of stuffing, but his punches land like hammers. Number 1, Wrestling, Borat. After watching an episode of Baywatch, Borat is infatuated with Pamela Anderson and tricks his producer, Azamat, into following him to California to find her. Fresh out of the bath, Borat finds Azamat enjoying a picture of Anderson and attacks him. As the two men wrestle around, they contort their naked bodies into suggestive positions. The fight eventually leaves the room and takes them running naked all through the hotel, in and out of a packed elevator, and through a conference room full of people. Though the people they encounter are made visibly uncomfortable, the men are completely unfazed by their public nudity, making the naked brawl all the more hilarious.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from WatchMojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.